Gemini, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message, and if you're not a Gemini and this popped up on your feed, don't doubt it. You belong here, 100%. This would only show up at just the right time, and this is where your message begins. Kind of erratic up in here. I feel like there's an explosion of the past, but it's like an explosion of a consciousness of the past, like a realization from the past or what had happened then. Something kind of like coming into understanding now. Let's start way back when. 10 of Wands, lots of burdens, lots of stress, lots of struggle. Something that really kind of like tipped the scales to being too much. Maybe taking too much on, doing too much. This would have been way, way back though, dude. This would have been like your childhood type of way, way back. And then we have 8 of Swords, being left behind. It's almost like an abandonment trauma. I don't know who this is pertaining to, but clearly you guys somehow. Like an abandonment trauma, like you were forced into something too heavy for you at too young of an age. Okay. And then we have these cards coming out just a little while ago. Complete and total imbalance, injustice, bad decision, a decision that was made against you, or just life in general feeling unstable, like not right, unhealthy. A lot of times imbalance can lead to unhealth, like being unhealthy. And then we have 10 of Cups, which is also wonky or in reverse, not happy, it's almost like never really being able to settle into your own skin because of a traumatic past where you had to deal with too much too soon, and it isolated you. It was like you had no choice, but it isolated you, or the feeling of loneliness was just burdensome, or the burdens were what isolated you or made you feel so isolated for so long. And then there was just this unhealthy relationship, toxic relationship that never really fulfilled. Wasn't good, wasn't healthy, imbalanced, choosing unbalanced partners, right? Choosing partners that would not contribute. And in many ways, doesn't have to just be romantic partnership. So, okay, it's like, boom, all of a sudden this all comes out. Like being able to accept it, being able to realize it, being able to heal it. All comes to the surface. Then we have now, current time, 10 of Pentacles was the first to come out. Success, maintainable sustenance and abundance, something gorgeous and beautiful, something solid, something real, something true, something reliable, and the Sun card, which is success, reliable, sustainable success and relationship and togetherness. A real thriving connection. So you could have benefited from your parents' mistakes, being able to now put into place something that is the very opposite of what I originally described. But it clearly was because of clarity from those situations, either experiences of your own or heretical, meaning that this could be breaking a family curse. This could be doing it different. Doing it different this time around. We have ruin, 10 of Swords. You have finished something. You have destroyed something, but I don't think you're being destroyed. I think what's been destroyed was this curse, was this you have to think of it as a real curse, but like generational pattern of getting into being in bad relationships, being isolated, not being in relationships, getting into toxic connections. No more of that. We have 3 of Pentacles come out at the bottom of the deck. So this is your hard work paying off. It's being seen, being recognized for who you are, for what you do, for what you contribute. There is still work to be done. But this is the thing. It's in consciousness. You know that. You know that this isn't like, I don't want to say using the word easy. It's not an easy solution, but it's worthy. It's a worthy thing. It's almost like you're still constructing, but you understand how to construct. And this is what just bursts out. This is kind of like what you guys are realizing now, coming into consciousness of how to do it right. That's what it is. How to do it right. You now know how to do something right, whereas you didn't know before, or people that came before you didn't know before. And it's almost like that beautiful blessing of being able to, for some of you, not have to live the hardship yourself, but instead be able to learn from other people's mistakes. Most of us can't do that. Most of us can't learn or listen to other people's mistakes when they're trying to warn us, tell us, show us. This is you absolutely being absolutely certain, I'm not having that in my life. And I see, because this is the thing. A lot of us don't want to make the same mistakes as our parents, but we end up doing it because we're not actually looking at the important stuff that was the actual mistake. Like some of us will look at our parents and we'll see a horrible relationship or a divorce and be like, I'm never getting divorced. Well, that's not really the problem, is it? You missed the fucking point. What was it that made that relationship toxic or that relationship break down? What was it in the individuals that were a part of it that just wasn't syncing with each other? It's in learning that lesson, the real lessons, in seeing really what to avoid, what not to do, that you've made yourself so much stronger, that you've actually turned this into success because you do see what really the problem was. The problem wasn't in this metaphor that I'm extending here. The problem wasn't this marriage or marriage in general. The problem was those two people who had problems, and the problems connecting and communicating with each other, understanding where all that came from objectively enough to learn from it, not judge it, heal it, and be able to accept something totally different from yourself for yourself. Wow. This is a real true success story. Something is working out for you that did not work out in the past or for other people in your family line. Because you saw the real complexities. You saw the real problems that had to be solved, not the ones that were sort of on the surface or superfluous. Wow. Wow. I don't know why I'm picking up this deck. I usually use this in my extended. Hey, good time. Have you subscribed yet? Please subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell. Select all notifications. Hop on board. You'll get notified when all my videos are uploaded. Also, I have a Patreon page now. I have a Patreon channel, which I'm growing over there. I'm so excited about. Come on over and join me. You can either become a subscriber there for free or become a paid subscriber for $5 a month. That's it. And you get all these videos completely commercial free, as well as plug free, no brand plugs over there. You know, sometimes they're commercial free, but they're still plugging a product. No, nothing. I don't do that on my videos anyway. And you get half off of all the extended readings for now. There will be more to come. So, just plugged myself there, didn't I? Yes, I did. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. This is coming soon as we see that new moon starting to wax, which is get larger. So that's what's happening. Retreat, rest, and be held. Feeling really good in your space. a true knowingness. And then we have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? You're leveling up. This is you really understanding your mission and going there. And then we have break the chain, ancestral pattern. How did that card come out? Of all cards, this is a synchronicitous day. Because Taurus's reading was off the hook too, and there were so many synchronicities with my words and how the cards just came out. Perhaps this is a very powerful day for me with my words. Ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. You're being called to break ancestral patterns and be in a place of total peace and tranquility because of it. You're not doing it the same. It's hard. I don't think you'll even get it. It's almost like you're doing it with ease. You don't realize how special this is. But we all learn from our parents. We all learn something, either what to or not to do. But we learn and we base so much of our decisions on what we've seen them do. What we've seen and they did the same thing. So that's why it's so special when an ancestral pattern or chain is broken. Because that makes you something completely unique or different. You're not going to do the things the same way, even though you've been raised with the same examples. That will not be for you to repeat. You're doing it different. Different. Hold on. Just picking up the cards that I'm called to. Why? This is the secret to your success. The way that you question things. And it's not in judgment. Why? It's judgment. Why? To be able to simply sit back and ask that question, why am I doing this? Allows understanding to come into the room. Oh, well, then I don't really have to do it that way, do I? Because I don't have to. I don't have to replicate that process. I don't have to understand things or look at things in the same way. That's not necessary. The rewards, the rainbow, the abundance, the peace, the prosperity, the having everything that you need when you need it. Gratitude. So here's the secret sauce. You're opening with your open-hearted question, why? So that you can see that it's a pattern, not a reality. Allows you to break the chain. And then gratitude. Understanding how much you have and being grateful for even the lessons and the mistakes. 2 secrets to breaking generational patterns. Living in that genuine gratitude and understanding. Ooh. This is your gift. This is your gift today. Why do things the way you've always done them? Why not break the mold? Which this reading is doing. Because I'm just picking up cards that I'm drawn to instead of using the traditional sequence of decks that I normally do in my readings. This card just had to come out. I knew it. 2 of them. They came out like it looked like one, but it was actually two. Arcturan Council. So something's being revealed to you. It's like the divine has let you in on a secret, and it's let you in on it as in it's come into your consciousness. You see it. It's also you're selected or chosen by the divine. And then we have 7, which is the divine number of creation. You're being chosen to create and construct a new version of the future. You're being chosen to construct a new timeline. That's why you have broken the generational curse. You are the beginning of a new timeline. Wow. Wow. Believe in the impossible. It's like you've inverted reality. It's in reverse. You don't have to believe it. You see it. You are the impossible. Because it was never impossible. It was just mistaking a pattern for reality and truth, which it wasn't. It never was. And it was like once you see that, you have ultimate freedom from it and don't have to partake in the process and can construct the truth and this newness. Nothing is yet set in stone, and you know this. You realize that absolutely nothing is impossible because nothing is actually written in stone. It was never prescribed. Or it's saying it's not prescribed for you. It's not written for you. It's not impossible for you. But you had to get to you. You had to get to this point in the line, the history, in the heredity. I can't. This is a lot. This is really a lot. Hold on. How is all of this? Maybe this is just all coming into consciousness now. We have Princess. That's what it is. Coming into consciousness. Realization. A realization. It just kind of boops. And you become aware. Would you like to know more? I hope so. Please come over with me. Link is down below. I'll see you in the extended.